Hello and thank you for taking your time to view our presentation of the RTS Bridge West Landing design. The West Landing is the final piece of the RTS Pedestrian Bridge spanning over State Route 520 and linking the east and west landings of the Microsoft campus. The design team was joined by many stakeholders focused on a design approach providing an all-inclusive solution for persons of any ability. Our design goals and mandates for the West Landing were focused and are as follows. Provide an aesthetically pleasing transition from the RTS Pedestrian Bridge to Microsoft's West Campus. Every design decision can raise or lower barriers to participation in society. Our collective goal is to lower these barriers through inclusive design, a design methodology that enables and draws on the full range of human diversity. Provide a sustainable and cohesive design, building off the design concepts already established on the RTS Ped Bridge and East Campus Landing. Provide an all-inclusive design for the West Landing benefiting every user by promoting accessibility and usability, allowing people with all levels of ability independent use. Provide an arrival experience where everyone arrives at the same location as they come off the bridge. Accessible qualities to make an experience open to all. Our design challenges were many and include the following. The vertical transition from the RTS Ped Bridge requires a unique solution to maintain an all-inclusive design approach. The site is constrained by existing buildings and sits above an underground parking structure. The existing structures and their horizontal and vertical complexities meant a unique approach for an aesthetically pleasing design is warranted. Challenges included bearing forces on surrounding buildings and structures needed to be weighed carefully. Simplicity in providing clear directional sight lines and signage to the West Campus required an elegant low-profile design to maintain an openness and visual approach to the West Campus. The RTS West Landing connects the RTS Pedestrian Bridge at Pier 1 to Microsoft's West Campus. A dedicated pedestrian pathway and dedicated bike pathway connect to the pathways of the RTS Pedestrian Bridge. The slope of the pathways are designed to never exceed a 5% slope. The West Landing is envisioned to be a poured-in-place concrete structure with an attractive concrete topping slab matching the RTS Pedestrian Bridge design. Scored and integrally colored concrete, curbed pathway and landscape edge planters are planned for the West Landing Bridge and bike path. The West Landing Bridge is supported by concrete piers with pile foundations. The pedestrian and bike pathway finishes match the RTS Pedestrian Bridge design with colored and textured concrete. A grand stairway leading from the West Landing Bridge to the plaza, and a metal guardrail and handrail will match the RTS Bridge design. Safety is of utmost importance and an integrated lighted design of the handrail is a part of the stairway. A glass and steel elevator cab will serve the plaza level and bridge level. The elevator will serve as the emergency medical responders' access to the West Landing Bridge. A shared pathway connects the SR 520 bike trail to the Microsoft West Campus and will include a new opening through the existing fencing of the SR 520 bike trail. Our landscaping design is meant to embrace the story design of the RTS Pedestrian Bridge. The landscape design is planned around 6 planting zones, creating a cohesive transition between the RTS Pedestrian Bridge, the West Campus, and the campus access road. Each zone builds on the RTS Bridge and campus landscape with similar character, form, and massing with an emphasis on native plants and natural planting communities. The 6 zones are made up of the landing, the terrace, the clearing, the understory, the edge, and the streetscape. The landscaping of the built structures will be an extension of the RTS Bridge using matching hardscape materials and plants with an emphasis on plants that will tolerate shallow soil conditions on structure. Dense, lush fernery will take advantage of the deep shade beneath both the West Landing and RTS Bridge structures. Varied fern textures and shades of green will play off the warm tones of the soffits above. Transitional plantings that knit the West Landing with the West Campus will be used. Similar forms and massing to the existing campus landscaping with an emphasis on native plants for foundation shrubs and seasonal accents. A staggering of bloom times will provide seasonal variation and interest and habitat benefiting the pollinator species. Included in the design are tactile guidance indicators and accessible signage indicators. These indicators will allow persons with visual disabilities a direct pathway to their destination. Safety lighting for the West Landing and West Plaza has been elegantly planned throughout. We want to thank you for taking your time and allowing us to present to you our design for the West Landing. Cheers!